Hey you guys, what is up? It's your boy Blaze here, coming at you once again from Need Input. So check it out everybody. I spoke about this a little bit in my prior video, the climate change scam. But it's very important to get this information out there, and I wanted to cover it just a little bit more. We tried to warn people back when they were doing the pokey poke passports for travel that this would lead into a digital ID connected to a social credit score. That they were just doing these passports not for health concerns, but a test of compliance to see if people would go along with it. And sadly, it worked. Millions of people around the world complied and allowed them to get away with banning people from travel who refused to comply. We were insulted and called crazy conspiracy theorists for making these claims. But guess what? It's here. Canada just announced a digital traveler's ID connected to a social credit score system, partnered of course by the World Economic Forum, where all Canadians wanting to travel or people entering into Canada must have a digital app on their smartphone that contains all their personal information, including health information such as the Rona testing and pokey poke status. The app is mandatory for all Canadians traveling, and people wanting to enter the country must download the app and put in all their information.
With the number of international arrivals expected to grow 50% by 2030, travellers need seamless ways to cross borders that also protect national security while protecting their personal data. The Known Traveller Digital Identity, or KTDI, is a public-private collaboration that enhances security efforts while enabling a connected journey for today's international traveller. The KTDI is the only global travel initiative of its kind. Travellers can share documentation and information from one verified identity with partners including government authorities, airlines and hotels. The KTDI allows travellers to play an active role in travel security efforts by sharing their information proactively. Travellers always retain control over what, when, and with whom they share their information. Each data element shared by the traveller is verified, accurate, and consistent every time. This is made possible by the technologies of distributed ledger, cryptography, and biometrics. As more data and information is added, travellers build more enriched profiles that build trust with each partner interaction. Let's follow one example of what the journey could look like for future travellers. After travellers download the KTDI app and create their profile, governments provide and authenticate the traveller's identity data based on their passport or government-issued digital ID. Biometrics will link the digital identity with the physical person and their national identity document. When approved, profiles are securely stored and encrypted in individual identity wallets. These contain the original government attestation and additional attestations as proof of the traveller's history of border crossings, plane trips, and hotel check-ins. When a traveller shares required identity information, the attributes they share are checked and validated through encrypted links to their source information. Whether the traveller is booking a flight, boarding a plane, or entering a destination country, the travel provider or government authority can be sure that the information shared is authentic and verified by the issuing organisation. Travellers could also send their information to authorities in advance of departure, allowing travellers that are deemed low risk to be screened sooner and processed faster. Hotels could offer self-service check-in via facial recognition to ensure travellers are who they say they are. Throughout the journey, the Known Traveller Digital Identity creates one connected process to build trust, encourage travel, and allow precious security resources to focus on the areas of greatest need. Components of the Known Traveller Digital Identity will be championed by the governments of Canada and the Netherlands. Additional partners include Air Canada, KLM Royal Dutch Airlines, Toronto Pearson International Airport, Montreal Trudeau International Airport, and Amsterdam Airport Schiphol, in collaboration with the World Economic Forum and Accenture. The Known Traveller Digital Identity will be piloted this year unlocking the power to change how we travel.
However, citizens are realizing they are being banned from travel due to social media posts they may have made, their beliefs and views on certain narratives and topics, or activities they've been involved with. The Netherlands is also now using this app, and soon it will lead into banning people from traveling due to them going over their carbon footprint limit set by the governments.
Okay, so get back to my Air Canada incident about 3 weeks later. So again, he brought up a BC Ferries video I did weeks ago showing how I was on board without a mask. He said they know that I'm flying to attend an anti-mask rally in Toronto. He said they know my stance on masks in general. He said they didn't trust that I would remain on the flight without a bottle to my mouth drinking for several hours, as was their policy also. So here I am being flagged. I'm being predetermined as a health threat, even though I haven't done anything yet. Didn't even make it. I barely made it past the ticket barcode scan section. And I was already deemed guilty before being, or what is it? Innocent until proven guilty. I was guilty before being proven innocent. I haven't even done anything yet. And they're already saying, nope, you're going to be doing this, you're going to be doing that. After waiting another 15 minutes or so, he came back and again said that I would not be allowed to fly on Air Canada. He gave me a 4-page letter, which is actually I'm holding in my hands right now from Air Canada. He gave me a 4-page letter outlining the reasons why I was being denied access to my flight. At that point, I said to him that it seems that my beliefs, opinions, and views are the reasons why I am being denied access to my flight. He did not disagree. He gave me his business card as well. At that point, I left the airport. Now,